Hello bookworms, I'm Becca. Today I'm going to be talking about the books that I'm planning to read in August. I have 2 books that I need to finish and a couple more that I really want to read. I'm also doing a vlog for my hashtag Clear the Shelves series, and so some of the books that I mentioned in this video you might see at the end of the month, plus some more. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm going to start with the 2 books that I need to finish. The first one being How It Feels to Float by Helena Fox. This is a young adult book about a girl named Biz, and she is dealing with the death of her father, but kind of revisiting it because it happened several years before. And after another traumatic incident occurs in her life, she's forced to kind of revisit those feelings and things that happened to her. She starts going to therapy and finding other ways to cope with events in her life that have to do with art and hobbies and making friendships, and it's really interesting, and I already have it tabbed a lot. I'm about 193 pages in. This book is already just settled in a special place in my heart, and I know that it's going to be one of my favorites. I love books that have to deal with grief and any sort of dark, heavy topic. I don't know why, I just do. I mean, I know why, but I just really love this, and it's blurbed by one of my favorite authors, Kathleen Glasgow. It says, a profoundly moving story about grief, loss, and love that will take your breath away. Helena Fox is a writer to be reckoned with, and I believe that this is a debut novel as well. So I started reading it a couple months ago, and I really want to finish it because every time I see it on my TBR card, I just cannot stop thinking about it. The next book that I very briefly started, so I'm not that far into, is Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett. This is about a girl named Simone who is starting over at a new school. She is making a name for herself, making friends. She's becoming the student director of the school's musical of Rent. Simone is HIV positive, and so this obviously affects a lot of aspects in her life. She's never had a real relationship because of it, and now she wants to start dating, but that means having to talk about her diagnosis with her partner, and it just seems like a really interesting book so far. It's already been so informative and so like sex positive. I've never read a book quite like this, and I am loving it so far. I'm only a couple pages in, but I can't wait to see how it unfolds. I just love that the musical that they're doing is Rent, which, if you don't know, is a musical about characters living with HIV and AIDS. So that's just gonna add another level to the story. It's one of my favorite musicals. I can't wait. I'm really excited to continue reading this book. The next book is a middle grade that I picked up a while ago and actually had to get a different copy because I lost it, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately, which is what prompted me to get another copy, and it is Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. This is the first book, The Lightning Thief. I never read any Percy Jackson books when I was growing up. I read another series, and I want to branch out and see what I was missing because I've heard that Rick Riordan is an amazing author and all of his series are incredibly well done. I love mythology and anything that has to do with mythology, so I know that I will love this book and I cannot wait to read it. The next book that I'm going to show you guys, I am going to be diving into later today, probably by the time this video is posted, as soon as I finish Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, and that is Are You Listening by Tillie Walden. This is a young adult graphic novel. I'm not really sure what it's about. I just know that it's about a road trip, apparently, through West Texas. I know that it deals with some very heavy topics. I'm pretty sure that it talks about, it says, it's a haunting story of friendship, loss, heartbreak, and trauma revelation about sexual assault. So this sounds like it's going to be a really deep book. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of trigger warnings associated with this book, but I will read anything that Tillie Walden puts out. I absolutely adore everything that she has written, and this is not going to be any different, I'm sure. And the last book that I want to try to read in August is Camp by Elsie Rawson. This is a young adult book about an LGBT summer camp, and since August is kind of like the end of summer and getting ready for the school year and fall and everything, I just wanted to do one last hurrah of a summer book, and I felt like this would be the perfect one. It feels like it's going to be very Camp Rock-esque, but gay. And we love to see that. So I'm really excited to read this one. I love that the cover is like a wilderness patch. So cute. I love it. So there you guys go. Those are a few of the books that I am planning to read during the month of August. Let me know down below in the comments if you have read any of these books and what you thought about it, and also what book you are looking forward to reading the most this month. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below to see more bookish videos. That's all I got for you guys today, and I will see you next time. Bye!